Hello and welcome back to my Knit Plan Jess channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. My name is Jess and you can also find me on Instagram as Knit Plan Jess and on TikTok. Links are in the description below. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another Plan With Me video. So we have 3 books. I'm using 2 new sticker books and 1 older book. This is one I don't think I've used in quite a while. It is Dream Seeker, and then we have the Feels Like Sunshine, and then Fall Harvest. So we are going to be doing a seasonal spread, and we are doing... we're getting close to the end of September. We're doing September 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And yes, I am that slacker who apparently only dated up her dailies so far into the month. So we're doing 23rd. I think after this video I'm going to have to date the rest of them up. And then September 25th, eventually Happy Planner will come out with a daily planner that is dated, and I won't have to worry about it. All right, so we are going to start. Let's go ahead and start with Dream Seeker, just because it's kind of a safe choice. Okay, so Dream Seeker, again, I haven't used it in quite a while, but I figured it is time. Trying to kind of decide what I want to do. So I need a quote for up in that corner. I might just do like my normal safe spread. So we have these right here. See if we can find some stickers in this blue themed, like this right here. I think would be really pretty with it. And I should probably try to find a quote. All right, I guess we are going with the leaves. Leaf. Oh my God, that is not a leaf. The feather. I know what that is. Trust me, I do. I may not act like it. So, white out today's focus, white out self-care, and let's go ahead and white out reminders because I think that sticker is going to kind of go down into it a little bit. Super simple. And then I am kind of thinking putting this right here, and then this one is just going to be like that. Because I still obviously want the quote to come through. But look, super, super simple. And then this way, we can be able to use one of these letters, which I absolutely love the word, and then with the little colored line through it. It kind of gives you, kind of makes you feel like it is like a highlighter through the word. Thinking about it, I don't think this sticker book has any, I don't think that it has any checklists. So we will have to use checklists from most likely the Mojo Jojo plans just because it'll be easy. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize if it gets noisy outside. On the day that I am recording this, we are slated to have some rain this afternoon, and I truly hope that we do. And it's just like, I think it's like 70 degrees outside today. I don't know the last time that we have had 70 degrees. So my windows are open, and I am really, really, truly hoping that we just get so much rain because California needs it. All right, trim off the edges. And let's use Mojo Jojo Plans Check It Off. This is when I kind of have to decide what color checklist. My first go-to is always going to be the black. I wish that I had a book full of bronze checklists, because that would be absolutely perfect with it. All right, there's really no colors that I super like with it, so let's stick with the black. This is a Friday, so I'm gonna keep this spread super simple. I kind of want to use up the rest of these feathers too. I love them. Okay, let's use my hand. I really need to keep wax paper over by my planning desk, because I was just thinking I need some wax paper. There's that. And I also need tweezers. I love this little corner of feathers. All right, let's do I would really love, why didn't I use those? All right, let's try to find some stickers that I don't normally use in my spreads. Because I know that these ones are always going to be full of those kind of stickers. So we could do this. I really like this one. I don't need anything like super fancy. Okay, so these boxes, they're made for the monthly, but I never use them in my monthly, and I would love to find ways that I can be able to use these stickers more. That didn't work out too well. So how about we do like these two right there, and then I am thinking I might just leave them like that. I may just leave them. Because there's nothing that I could really put on it that it would cover up the corner. So I'm just gonna suck it up. I could potentially do this like right here, but then that would partially cover up the feather, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Nope. All right, I think this time I'm going to have to suck it up, and I'm going to have to use these two boxes. But I came across these little flags, and I love these little flags. And especially when I like to use boxes like this for multiple things, this is a great way to be able to kind of designate or separate what I am specifically using it for. And then last but not least, we are going to use up these feathers. This one's going to go right here. Oh my goodness, I almost grabbed this and pulled, like I was pulling off the cap. I would really rather not cut my hand. And then we're going to take this one and it's going to go right next to a small little, let's see, if we do it like that, it's going to go right next to a small checklist and slightly behind this box. That looks kind of cool. It looks like I put down the feather first and then I put down the checklist. So I really, really like how this turned out. So I'm going to say that we are done with September 23rd. Well, one more thing. Let's remove the priorities and we're going to put where it says the best. Now we're done with this one. So September 23rd, and now we're going to start on September 24th, which I think we're going to go ahead and use Feels Like Sunshine. The Feels Like Sunshine, well, I'm going to be using it for a daily spread. It is, I think it's more like a wellness style book. I love the colors. I love the message that it sends across, and I think that this would be like absolutely perfect for a daily spread. So let's go ahead, pick out some stickers. All right, this is not going to be one that I'm going to be using very often for a daily spread. So Saturday, I guess let's go with one of these long boxes. I love the designs of this. Like, I seriously just love the freaking colors. This is one I think I'm going to have to get. I think I'm going to have to get the big. I think the big, and maybe I need to take a look at the big. But I think the big would work really well for the daily. And I think the big is Happy Planner only. So I'll have to kind of like check it out. All right, we're going to do something a little different. So we have that. And do I want to take a day off? I'm not going to be taking a day off. I don't take days off. Like, not during the weekend. There's way too much that I need to do on the weekends, especially when it comes to creating content, that I can't really take the day off. Okay, oh, but I love this quote. It says, focus on your goal. Don't look in any direction but ahead. That is a fantastic quote, and I think we're going to go ahead and white this out. Because I don't want the black lines to come through. Also, it's really unfortunate that Happy Planner did not release a daily planner without those dark lines. Like the original daily that was released for 2021. It was a kind of like a gray. And that's what I like the most. Okay, so we're going to use Focus, and we are going to use a sticker from the Mojo Jojo Plans. Let's see. I was thinking about this orange. I feel like this orange works really, really well with it. So there's that. Oh, hold on. I have a feather from the previous page. It was sticking to my hand. So we're going to do, we're going to do this. And also I'm going to kind of line this up a little bit better. There we go. So we have a functional box right there. We have focus. What I would really, really, really love is to have a horizontal box. And I don't think that I do. I've noticed that lately, whenever Happy Planner is doing washi strips, they've been doing it on the clear paper, which I do and I don't like. So when you do the washi strips on the clear paper, it does mean that if you put them over a line, or if you put them over, something black on there, it's going to come through. However, I prefer the feel of the washi strips when it's on clear paper. Okay. I was really hoping for a horizontal, but I can't find one. And then I was like, well, I could use the planning, but the planning is blue, and I don't want blue. I could always go with a black. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to use Mojo Jojo Plan's big black boxes. I really need to get her regular black boxes sticker book. That needs to be on my list. Okay, so I like the idea of just using one of these. And what I'm going to do is we're going to cut it in half because we're going to shorten it. So, this is just a little too big. I mean, obviously, I feel like she sized this book. I'm pretty sure she sized this book for the big planners, or if you really want like super big boxes for your spreads. So I'm going to not quite like completely cut it in half or half it. Oh, that was horrible. But I'm definitely going to make it shorter. Okay, that was absolutely horrible. And Duke is coming to say hi. He does not want food because he just recently ate. I think he more so just wants to be a butthead at this point. He just wants to see what he can get into. So we have that, and now I'm just going to kind of look and see like what decorative stickers could I use for this spread. I did think about going ahead and getting one of the small orange checklists because I really like that. Or what if we just do two in here? Let's do that. So we have one, and then we have two. This is a Saturday, so I can definitely put that to good use. All right, now let's just see what we've got. Oh, they're fighting now. I don't understand them. We have, what if we use one of these? Do we want to use the yellow? Do we want to use the pink? Let's use the pink. We're going to use one that says, it's okay to be less than perfect. And what I would like to do, because I want to put it right here, I am going to plan on cutting away part of this sticker. And really, all that I want to cut away is just the black line. So then that way it is not seen through the sticker. You could use whiteout for this. I kind of find it a little bit easier. I say that now. I kind of find it a little bit easier to actually trim it out. That way you're not like waiting for the whiteout to dry or anything like that. Or I guess whiteout really doesn't dry. Never mind. Ignore that. All right, a little bit more. Okay, perfect. See, you can't, and now it just looks like it was part of that sticker, and they're all together. I really, really, really want the Feels Like Sunshine stress management sticker or planner. I think that one's only available at Michael's, and it's one that I'm just waiting for Michael's to update their website. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to find anything at my local stores, so most likely every single thing that I buy from Michael's will be bought online. Like, I'm not even going to mess with the store. Okay, I think we're done with that one. I really, really like how that turned out. I think it's super cute. I love the bright colors with the black. I think it's fantastic, and that is officially one of my favorite sticker books. So now we're going to go to I completely botched how I dated them up. So I thought that this one was supposed to be the 23rd. It's not. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. We have the 20. Okay, this is supposed to be the 23rd. Wow. 22nd, 23rd. And then this one is the 24th. And then this one's the 25th. So we will be doing 2 seasonal spreads, one right after the other, because this one is going to be Fall Harvest. So Fall Harvest, I'm starting to, I kind of feel like I have potentially a love-hate relationship with this book. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I love like the vintagey feel from it. Like, to me, this is all like the vibes of what you would find in like a rom-com that is set in like a small town and small town village on a Christmas tree farm. Like, that's the vibes that I get. The problem is I'm worried that I'm gonna struggle with putting together a spread. So I really truly White House. So I really truly hope that this spread turns out well. The vibes remind me of a Taylor Swift song. That's what it is. All right, slow down and enjoy the moment. This is going to be the 23rd. I want this one that says Fall in Love with Today. I want to save those sweater weather. Look at these florals. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I think I like this one the best. And I'm sure I will need a box. So I like these. Oh my gosh. Okay. See what I mean? Like, I love the vibes of this. I'm worried I can't do them justice. Okay. I don't want those. Oh, this is what I want to do. I want to have this be a checklist. So we're going to do fall. We're going to put, that is totally different foils of gold. May not be using that one. I would love to use kind of trying to see, like, let's do this one. If I was to pair this sticker with this, I think that's kind of really pretty. We can take some of these foliage and put them in here. So I was thinking today that, you know, with fall coming, and in the most recent Archer and Olive subscription box, they included a floral press. I have never pressed flowers before. Like, I've tried by using a book. It didn't work out. It was kind of horrible, actually. And I was just thinking that I think the reason why they included it in September's box is because of fall coming up, and you know, it's just like the perfect time to gather leaves and gather flowers before they die, so then that way you can be able to press them and preserve like the summer flowers. So that's what I did. I'm trying to find which color today that I want. I collected like some flowers from my mom and dad's garden, like their plants, and oh, these are so pretty. I did a whole bunch of flower pressing, and I cannot wait until they are completely ready. Like, I think that they're just going to be absolutely so pretty. We're going to take one of these. I love these. These are all on clear stickers, like the clear paper, instead of the paper. The white matte paper. So we're going to put this right up here. I could totally do this for both of them. And I think that's what we're going to do. But I think, if I recall correctly, it has to stay pressed for like up to 4 weeks. I think they say 2 to 4 weeks. So I'm gonna have to set a reminder for like October 16th, I believe is the date. That's when I am going to take the flowers out of the flower press and cross my fingers that they preserved nicely. All right, we have both of those. I was thinking about going ahead and using these. We could use I can't talk today. We could use these for especially right here, because I do want to use, oh, I love how tiny that these are. These are like the perfect bullet dots. Because sometimes they are much bigger, and I don't like how big they are compared to like these lines. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. Oh, I just realized that I had one stuck to my finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to properly space it. I guess we're using these dots for right here. So as soon as I got done with the laundry today, Vinny climbed into my laundry basket full of warm clothes, of course. And then he basically pushed it on its side. And next thing I knew, he was laying halfway out of the laundry basket. I think he's just kind of enjoying like the fresh air, and now he's just fast asleep. That is it. We're not going to use that last one. I think I really like how simple that this is. Although I felt like I needed something else, and I think I like that. All right, so we're putting away this matte. I guess it's like a matte gold. I think it is like the prettiest thing ever, by the way. All right, so we are done. Now that my pages are all correctly dated up. So to kind of go through which sticker books that I used, for September 23rd, we used Fall Harvest. This is a new sticker book. And then September 24th, we used Dream Seeker. This one has been out for quite a while. It's just one that I haven't used in quite a while. So there you go, September 24th. And then September 25th, Feels Like Sunshine. This is by far my favorite book so far that has released for the new fall release. And I think I said that about Painted Blossoms too. So I have two favorites. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.